Hello and welcome to my channel today. Yes, today I'm not going to show you any journals, but some of my mudlarking finds from my latest visit in London. And further go, let's start with the glass finds. Glass is not easy to find, and this is my first paste jar ever. And thank you, Christina, for helping me to excavate this. It's just a jar, but you know, it's from maybe 1940s and I love it. It's not easy to find glass pieces, at least in the places where I go there. And I love this because it has its original cork on it. Even it's just a fragment of the time. And this bluish glass, just gorgeous. Small pieces, but I will use them for candles and things like that. And yeah, let me tell you a story about this little bottle piece. So the bottle itself, when it's total, it's like 5 inches tall, and diameter is like one inch. And this small everyday object tells the story of Victorian time motherhood, childhood and medical science. A bottle of Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup from Curtis and Perkins. It was late 19th century that this Mrs. Winslow's syrup was used to ease babies' teething, pain and other ointments. Composed of a high dose of morphine dissolved in grain alcohol, it caused many infant deaths throughout its lifespan. So it's a sad story behind it. It was a baby killer of that time. And then quietly it was withdrawn from the market around 1920. So such piece can tell a story. In this case it was a sad one. So, but let's go further. Let's take the bottles off and let's talk about these things. These are bottle stoppers. This is quite regular one, but it still has its ring here. And this one has the name of the maker and the word London. Of course, whenever I find something that says London, that's a great thing. And this stopper, bottle stopper, was made by Barrett and Ellers, B&E, London. And 1868, the first stoppered bottle was patented by John Adams and Henry Barrett in England. The patent became Barrett and Ellers' patent soon afterwards, when Adams' estate was assigned by Charles Ellers. They were patent screw-stopped glass bottle manufacturers in London from 1858 till about 1920. And Barrett's brewery was in Bond Street, South Lambeth. I got this from the Tale of Screw, published 1883, found from Lambeth Landmark. So there's always a story behind every piece we mudlarkers find, and that makes it so interesting. So further we go. Then I found also, with the help of Christina, quite a few of these so-called tesseras or mosaic tiles. I guess these are maybe Victorian ones. This is the other location as the other ones. And these are one of the cute finds too. So then clay pipes. Clay pipes are something that they used to be like cigarettes of today. You know, they were both smoked and thrown away, and therefore you can find quite a lot of clay pipe stems and not so many of these pieces. And in the very beginning, in the 1600s, tobacco was very expensive and the bowls were very small, and then they got with the years bigger as the tobacco was more available for people. In the beginning it was only for the very rich ones. So this is also quite an old one, and this is, I think, Victorian, because Victorians, they wanted to decorate everything. This has a nice decoration, and this was found from one night lark where my head torch went out, and it was muddy, and thanks for Roger, another mudlarker here, helped me out with his emergency torch. So he lent it to me for, to use that. So that was about the clay pipes. Then what you find quite a lot, or at least normally, pottery pieces. So pottery is something lovely. This time I don't have any blue and white, but I have like this one. This was actually found with another mudlarker. I'm coming to her later. Thank you for this piece. It's, if you can see, it shows there is a hand, and this seems to be some kind of porcelain. It's a beautiful piece, and I was totally amazed to find this one, as it has the year on it, and the year, can you see it, is 1591, and this is probably from the Marmalade Jar, and those were made in Germany. So that was a really nice find. This is slipware from Staffordshire. There's this nice decoration on it. This is a piece of ginger beer and a few other pieces. So pottery is always a lovely find, and oh yeah, this one, I can show you one more. This piece, you know, it's a piece of a big vessel, and here you can see how the maker has used the fingers to make the rim here. Lovely piece. Then what else you find? Yeah, you find a lot of pins. You know, pins like these, small pins. Oops. And about the pins, they were necessity for the fastening of clothing and the arrangement of dress accessories in the 16th, 17th, 18th centuries. And they stored them in the pin cushions, and you know, you can imagine how many pins people needed to keep the clothing in place. And sometimes you find bigger ones. Let's see if I can show it to you. This is quite a big. It's for heavier garments to keep them in place. And another one, it's nice and big. And then I found this one. I don't know what it is actually, where it is. Here. I wonder if it shows it here, because it has a gilded, like a brass head. Looks like a flower, so I don't know. And it's also, it's not a pin, I think it's just a wire. So if anybody has an idea what this is, please let me know. Then small finds, you can find fonts. You know, these small, this is M on a typewriter, and what this, and this is a, not this way. I can show you. It's number 4 anyways, but these are also different. So this is thicker than this one. So these are also fancy finds. And really exotic it goes when we find garnets, and nobody actually knows where the garnets are from, because they are not from England, and maybe they were ballast in a ship when they came. Nobody knows. Yeah, then there are a lot of metal finds. Oh, these lovely pieces. Maybe this was a piece of a ship, it was repaired. You know, the lot of big ships were built in London. There was a lot of that kind of industry, so you find a lot of metal pieces around. And also like a fishing weight. This was given me by a Guernsey friend. Nat, thank you. It's a heavy one. A lot of nails, and some nails have this kind of marking like an arrow. It means that it's government's property actually. They used to mark them during the wartime. So you can find coins, but my coin is this time doesn't say much. It's very worn, so you can't tell what it was. It looks like a penny. Other kind of finds are like these. You know, some lead back seals maybe, or how do you call these? And you know, this is a piece of a tube, maybe a toothpaste. But it's always, the fun is to try to find out where everything comes. And this, I love this find. Unfortunately, it's not whole, but I can make it as a candle thing. It's a marmalade jar, and it also have the word London in it, and 1862. Cute, isn't it? And one more pottery piece here. This little dog, I love it. We'll make it some kind of jewelry out of it maybe. And then here are the beads of this time. I found 8 beads this time. These are also, as you see, you know, the smallest ones are really tiny. The biggest are like that. So there is a lot to find. Here are even more kind of, you know, buttons and small pieces. It's fun. So what I wanted to show you too, I met this lovely mudlarker, Jenny Ridgwell, and she has written a book, Guide to Mudlarking, and she gave it to me. So this is a wonderful book for any newcomer or also who has been mudlarking for a while. So it's really recommended. You can get it from the Amazon, and it's worth to read. It's really written so that it's easy to read. And as you know, mudlarking, you need a permission. Here's a picture of the Foreshore Permit from the Port of London Authority. They make them, and now they just changed the rules, and now you are have to go to a waiting list to get one, and well, let's see where that goes. Okay, so I will stop here, and then there will be one more video about the one stationery shop and some antique finds, but I think this is long enough for today. So I hope you enjoyed to see all these things, and have a great day. Bye for now.